Hi, it's my name and town, is that what you said?
Yes.
Diana Gonzalez Clark. So I'm here to discuss the Clark Reservoir, which is a natural habitat and wildlife preserve. First, I want to thank the county and those who advocated for the reservoir dredging for years for their investment in the proposed plan. Today, I'd like to confirm who the commissioners are assigned to the open space program for further discussion offline. The plan calls for an impressive park to be built on the currently heavily wooded land beside St. Agnes. The park would include numerous amenities, including a train ride for children, a carousel, a synthetic ice rink, a fire pit, a centerpiece clock tower. I've been in communication with the community through social media, phone calls, and in-person conversations. In fact, a Clark Reservoir Committee has been mobilized. If it were up to me, I'd advocate for dredging and aeration of the reservoir and stop there. I'm not clear if aeration is in scope, but needs to be, or else the overgrowth will return. Some feel a fishing pier, a boat ramp, and a pedestrian bridge spanning the reservoir parallel to the parkway is okay. Most people feel a simple hiking trail through the woods filled with the sounds of birds and a view of the waterway is where the line should be drawn. While opinions differ, there's a lot of common ground. Nobody wants to see deforestation in favor of paved lots, the kiddie train line, the carousel, and the rest of the aspects that make the project feel more like an amusement park. The reservoir and surrounding area is a wildlife preserve and habitat, and that must be our guiding principle in all that we do. Are you aware that 30% of birds have vanished since 1970 in the US? Habitat loss has been the main cause. In the US, a football field of land is lost every 30 seconds to development. Our forests are disappearing and affecting the global tree canopy. We talk a good game about climate change and global warming, but then turn a blind eye to overdevelopment. Part of the rationale for the project is to address flooding. Did you know that one tree consumes 100 to 150 gallons of water per day? Elimination of the forest will run counter to the stormwater management objective. We don't need more destruction of the precious little remaining undeveloped space left in this part of crowded New Jersey. And it's not just Clark residents who are disturbed by the scope of the proposal. As Union County taxpayers, Linden residents have expressed dismay at footing their share of the bill. A Westfield publication supports the reservoir dredging, but opposes the scope of the proposed recreation area. A petition with support across Union County has been initiated. When I spoke to Victoria Durbin Drake, the Union County Parks Director, she verified that this is a concept plan that has to pass through hearings, and the final project may look different based on community input and hearings. Our committee is in the process of collecting feedback and obtaining petition signatures, which we would like to present to the county in shaping the final design. We don't want to kill the project, we want to right-size it. Clark houses approximately 14,000 residents, unlike Elizabeth, Union, and Linden with 130,000, 60,000, and 43,000 residents respectively. Clark already has 2 county parks, Oak Ridge and Esposito, and nearby Roe Park, and so many across the county. We're not lacking in recreation space, we are lacking in open, natural wildlife habitats. Frankly, the county has a difficult time maintaining the parks we already have, and greater funds or attention should be allocated to that endeavor. We'd like to advocate for alternate access points to dredge the reservoir, such as perhaps behind Grand Centurions or the ball field or other creative options. We cannot agree to deforestation as a first resort. Even if an access road is needed, the size of that road must be kept to the bare minimum. For each tree cut, and hopefully none, we request a tree replanted. And in fact, in accordance with a 2024 NJDEP tree replacement ordinance, this is required. We propose dialogue and creative solutions like running the walking path along the reservoir, but bumping it out onto Madison Hill Road rather than running it through residents' backyards. There are creative solutions we can explore together. In summary, I'm here asking for your support in right-sizing the scope of the project with the guiding vision of maintaining it a natural habitat and wildlife preserve. Thank you.
Good evening, commissioners. I'm from Linden. I'm Officer Marissa Taylor. I am one of the demoted sergeants that was laid off, that was part of the layoff, and I currently work at the jail.